Hey guys, how is your 4th of July or after 4th of July holiday weekend? This is Mutant Monday. So I know they always said that, no, well, Robert always come in and said it was Mando Monday or whatever. Right? No. It's Mutant Monday. You got Gambit, yours truly, and you got the itchy, the scratchy, the shinky dude over here, the Wolverine. So...
Watch it, bub.
Yeah. So, hey, how is everybody doing this evening? Everybody, real quick, because of the pending weather that's coming in from this hurricane that's touching inland, everybody in the path of the storms, please be careful. And that looks a little off, doesn't it?
Yes. Make it go that.
Good? Better?
Oh, hold on, what? It's like a time lapse. Better.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Jess is upstairs working on stuff. We're on crunch time right now for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con.
Less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks. I mean, this is awesome. Scroll down here. Yeah, Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, July 20th and 21st. We'll definitely look forward, excuse me, to seeing everybody. Boy, just had a double cheeseburger and
So
a little bit
double cheeseburger burp.
Yeah, double cheeseburger burger. Oh man.
Gastrointestinal distress.
So look forward to seeing everybody on the 20th and 21st. Again, big shout out to Jess and a big shout out to Mary Jo. They are working feverishly to keep everything under control and
pulling the little loose threads and tying them all together.
Yeah,
and stitching everything off.
And then bossing us around. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Let's see. Let's talk about this past weekend or this past week.
Yes. Yes, we had a lot.
We were. Sorry, I think that just came in as you saw her tail wagging there at the bottom.
Yes.
Let's see. Start off with again, everybody. 4th of July was last Thursday, so hopefully everybody still got all their digits, and nobody got hurt over the 4th of July weekend. That was Thursday. We got rained out here July 3rd, so everything got postponed. Hey, Wyatt. So everything got postponed to Saturday, but Friday we got the pleasure of being on KFVS 12 business hour at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
So want to thank KFVS 12 for putting us, for letting us come on and talk a little bit about Heroes for Kids Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm. The response has been great.
Yes. So we.
And then after that,
we shot
Big River Radio.
Yep.
And 99.3.
Yep. And did a commercial.
Yeah.
For the radio station. So we walked around, got a lot of honking, people honking at us and yelling "I love yous," and
so I'm wondering how many people heard the commercial on the radio and went, "We saw those guys Friday, dude."
Probably quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
So yeah, and then Saturday, we want to thank Jody, Wyatt, Tammy, Jeff, Chris, Rachel, for everybody coming up. I think I got everybody. Didn't I?
Let's see. Rachel, Chris,
Jody,
Robert,
Oh, Robert, yes.
Okay.
He wasn't in costume, but yes, Robert showed up.
Robert showed up. Jeff, Tammy, Wyatt,
Us,
Jessica. That's 10 right there.
yeah.
That should be everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry if we forgot anybody.
So if you didn't catch it, but Saturday only, we did a pop-up event at the fireworks Saturday evening, and we did discount tickets. We actually sold quite a few.
Yes.
So, which was awesome.
Right.
So we actually sold quite a few of the discounted tickets.
I can't tell you how many people came up to me and said, "Saw you and Lonnie on TV."
Yeah,
so
that was cool.
Well, then you're going to buy a ticket, right? Yeah. Okay, some of the older folks, they weren't really into it, but the little kids were like, yeah, sure.
So, but Saturday, but want to say thank you to Jess. I think Jess found her her next calling is on the side do photography because
she come up with some pretty good fireworks photos.
The firework photos on there are. Right. There we go. I think Jess is going to go into photography. I think when I decide to retire and we're doing Heroes for Kids full time, I'm doing Heroes for Kids full time. I'll have you as my grunt man. That would help carry everything in, and just and we'll be Heroes for Kids photography.
Okay. They'll be like, look at Lonnie taking his grandpa out and putting him to work. Anyway, so life is good.
Yes.
Oracle is watching.
Yeah, we gotta be on our best. Yeah, on at least a decent behavior.
Just remember, there's only one exit out of here. And
no, there's not. I've got an exit right there.
Yeah, but by the time we get it open, she'll be down here.
No, she won't. Trust me.
Surgeries.
No, she won't, because I know how to get out of that window and I can climb out that sucker pretty quick.
Yeah, but I'm 60 years old, so it takes me a little while.
Well, then you...
I'll scream, save yourself!
Yeah, well, what is it? What is that thing? Why ain't Dennis here? Well, what is that? He ran slower.
He ran slower. Yeah. I didn't have to outrun Jess. I just had to outrun Dennis.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she hasn't said something yet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So,
she's probably up there laughing.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was good.
Well, we had a blast. And then Sunday, Jess and I rearranged our the Heroes for Kids office a little bit. Pulled costumes out. They were just strewed all over the place.
So you know,
Jess goes, there is no escape.
There isn't. I told you. Yeah. She's like, I'm on my way down. We go out that door. She's out there, standing out there in the yard with a shovel, playing whack-a-mole.
Well, Chris, survival of the fittest. Yeah, but see, Chris, I put his. She plays whack-a-mole. Well, see, I make sure his is the first head that goes up.
You'll find out how strong Batman is when he lifts Superman up.
Okay, but no, we're definitely looking forward. We've got roughly, even though we're less than 2 weeks out, Heroes for Kids is prep time. We've got about a week. Right. So bear with us. And I will say this, any vendors that we have on, I'll aim for the knees. Any vendors that we have on here, or any of our vendors, please, if you have volunteers or whatever, if you don't see us or if you're not on our volunteer page, please tell us who you are and what vendor you are with. That way we can put you on there. Just don't give us your name, because there's some people that don't have, they just got their business name, but they don't have who they are, or they put the main person of the business and not everybody else that's with the business. So make sure you put everybody. Make sure you let us know who the vendor is. That way we who all is going to be with that. That way we can put it on. That way we can add all the correct people to the
exactly,
because we got to get that in, because we will be checking people in. Right. So. I mean, that's we will be checking people in at the door. We need to make sure everybody is there with everybody is there that who needs to be there.
Right.
Let's see. So yeah. Again, we're always looking for more sponsors. More sponsors means more money we can raise. We, I believe, are just about sold out of the floor. We, again, last minute, we still have a few people that may may have to back out for some reason or whatever may happen. So please, if you're still wanting to be a vendor for Heroes for Kids, let us know. We will definitely put you either on the way, get you in on the floor, or put you on the waiting list. Trust me, we want you there. We want you to have a good time.
Right.
I'm just trying to see where we're at. All right, and again, this is July 20th and 21st. Setup will be
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock on Friday. Early setup for vendors is 2 o'clock on Friday. Also, if you haven't got your reservations, get your reservations at the Holiday Inn here in Perryville. We have a deal going on with them, so please, vendors, get in there and get that taken care of. All the money, the proceeds that we make for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con goes to the Kenny Rogers Senior Center out of Sikeston, Missouri. And you can go on our website and click on the link, and you can pull up their stuff. And the other one is the Perry County, or the Perry. Oh, what did I say? The Perry County Kenny Rogers Center.
Perry County.
It has
the Steve Perry Senior Center.
Yeah. Okay. Let me rephrase this. It is the Kenny Rogers.
The Kenny Rogers
Children's Center out of Sikeston, Missouri.
And the Perry County Senior Center.
And in the Perry County Senior Center, you can click on their website. Yes, you can click on the websites, on the links there to go to the websites to see what they're all about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my
Those
God!
reservations had to be made by July 1st.
Yeah, but they had to be that. But again, they should still have rooms available.
Right.
So again.
So yeah.
Yeah. Again, holy cow! Look at that number. 11 days.
11 and a half days.
Wow. That's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you got to pick up? Do you have to pick up?
No.
Okay.
She got a forward fund.
Awesome. All right. I'm gonna spin around here a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Our guest for this year. Again, we've said this many and many a times. Matthew Ashley. Read off a little bit of his bio.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
going to try getting a little bit of light to that. That help?
he's
All
he's
right.
an actor that has done multiple projects. True Crime Story, The Gifted, Nashville, and a few others. He's also an artist extraordinaire that will have his artwork at the booth and all that.
We
stuff.
won't. He will.
He will.
Yeah,
Yes.
he will.
He will.
Then we have Aaron Evans. Aaron Evans is a very talented D&D writer. She will be at our show selling her books, more than likely. She will have a panel. I even think Matthew may have a panel as well. I think all of our guests will have a panel at some point during the weekend.
Right.
She'll be talking about D&D. She may even jump in on the games.
Right.
We've got a game on Saturday and a game on Sunday.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
Next.
Steve Geiger, who happens to be a comic book illustrator, and he's worked on a lot of the big titles like Spider-Man and Incredible Hulk, Daredevil, Batman, and a few others. And
Hulk, Punisher.
Yeah, the Punisher. Yeah, he's so all you budding artists out there, if you want to come up and ask him questions about the list, now's your chance to talk to some guy who actually does it for a living. So.
Yeah. And then next we have the awesomely talented creature from all around the universe. We have Marty Metellus. Marty has been in Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. He is reprising his role from those and the Skeleton Crew. He has been in American Horror Story. He's been in
He's done multiple roles in
Sleepy Hollow.
Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Yeah.
He's been Studio 666. He's been in the TV show Evil. Matter of fact, I have liked, and I think I posted a video of him in the on my TikTok,
Right.
of him in Evil. and it's hilarious. He plays a demon. He was also in the movie Land of the Lost. So again, he's a very talented actor, and look forward to hanging out with all four of them next weekend. So let's see, and location. You can go on the link there and click on their bios. The venue is at the Perry Park Center, which is at 100 City Park Drive, Perryville, Missouri.
That was 800.
Or 800, what did I say?
You said
100,
100.
800.
Yeah.
City Park Drive.
If you can find the Perry Park Center, that's where.
Yeah, that's where it's going to be at. Down in the gymnasium. It's going to be awesome.
If you see the building looking like that, you're at the right place.
Yeah, you can click on the map. It'll get you right there. We also have, went too far. The Villains Cafe, which is, they're going to have some awesome drinks and treats, like the Thanos Snap and a few others. That one just sticks right out in my head. We definitely want to say a big shout out, huge shout out to our sponsors that we have. I mean, I'm not going to go through all of them.
Right.
But
if you want to learn anything about them, you can click on the icons for them, and
Yep.
it'll give you information on those guys.
so vendors.
We want to beat this number, guys.
Yeah, we want to beat that 11,000 that we did last year. Vendors. Now, this is not fully updated. Mary Jo had a family emergency and couldn't fully update it this week for us, but it will get done. So we'll go through this. We got a few of them that aren't on here yet, but we have artist Timothy Chasen,
Artist Chris Ebert.
the up and coming artist Tessa Johnson.
Do you know her?
Yes, I do. Matter of fact, she's upstairs drawing now.
Okay. Art by Autumn Sop.
And artist Bilbus Thick. I hope I said that correctly.
I'm pretty sure you
Okay,
And
our
of course-
authors.
did. Yes.
We have author Richard Beauchamp,
Arthur Morgan's from Comnic.
author Amy Hale,
Author Nathan Justice.
author Ellie Mack,
Author Jessica Matthews.
author Diana Morgan. Diana Morgan. Yes.
Okay. Arthur Brian K. Morris and Rising Tide Publications. That guy looks like trouble.
I know it. Author Todd Black. Oh, and we also have another one that's not on here, and that is author Kathy Jackson.
Yes.
She's not on her yet, but she will be.
She will be.
Yes. Okay, we have the 501st and the Rebel Legion will be here Saturday only.
Okay. AJ Comics Cards and Collectibles.
The Bone Cave,
And C&K Creations.
Chelsea Queen Cosplay,
We know her. Click Clack Dice LLC.
Colonel Ambush Handmade Jewelry.
The Critical Crafter.
Woo-hoo. We have Crystal Lizard Retro Resale. Ugh, say that real fast 5 times.
No. Duncan's Laser Engraving.
Something Shiny Creations.
I mean everything shiny.
Woohoo, shiny.
Extremicon.
Foam Forgeries.
Geek It Up Creations.
Us, yours truly, Heroes for Kids.
Infinity Comics, Games and Toys.
Justin's 3D Prints.
Leisure Time Treasures.
Little Black Cat Company.
Chris Toyman McClellan.
We'll actually be there Sunday.
Yes.
This Sunday.
The 11th.
Yes. With
No, that's
special-
not 11th. That's
No, that's the 14th. That's the 14th. We will be at Toyman on the 14th
Right.
with special guest Philo Barnhart.
Yeah.
We have my Big Fat Pullets. They'll actually be there, so we'll get to hang out with them too.
Sweet. Open Dead Inside.
Orange Dragons Gems.
Fence Productions.
Perry County. Well, actually, it's Mercy Perry Ambulance Service.
Yes. Perry County Sheriff's Department.
Perryville PD.
Codex Paintings.
Red Brick Collectibles.
STL Brick Fanatics.
Yes. So all your minifigs.
Yeah.
Tater Tots Comics and Collectibles.
Tim's Comics.
That. Toy Division.
Villainous Grounds.
And the whole kit and caboodle. Or caboodle. The whole caboodle STL. What?
I'm hoping these guys have
St. Louis Brick?
a miniature Huntress.
I think they do. Need to get one.
Because I've got a little Batman on my dash in my car.
Uh-huh.
I want the little Huntress next to it, so, you know, for cares.
Right.
So anyway.
So there are our vendors. We may still have a few other spots in. If you would like to be a vendor, please get on our check out our page, and we can right there. Click on the download the form and get you in here. Tickets. Tickets are still on sale.
Right.
Come on, let's go. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Ticket admission, early bird VIP, online only. Link below. Be downstairs. You will get the tickets for the Comic-Con downstairs at the entrance of the gymnasium, not up at the main desk.
Right.
Okay. Children 5 and under, free with the paid admission of an adult. First responders and active military get in free with the credentials. Dennis, read your text message. I have a text message. Weekend passes. General admission, $12. I mean, come on. I've seen places that it's Kathy is not yet confirmed. Oh, Kathy is not yet confirmed. I am sorry. I don't want to say that. Okay. Weekend passes are $12. And trust me, we got a lot of stuff going on. Saturday, $8, 8 to 5. Sunday, 11:30 to 5, $7. Woohoo! And I will. We're going to scroll back up here. Early bird. Okay, this is what you get with the VIP early bird and VIP package. Okay, you get a print, limited edition print done. Marty Metellus has already seen. This is his character from The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
This is Vane from The Mandalorian.
Right.
So, you know, you can purchase. Now, if you're VIP and early bird, you get this for free.
Yes. And I think if you just sweet talk the artist,
She'll sign it.
She might even sign
And then you take it over to the right of the artist, or not only the artist, but the actor, and get his autograph on it.
Yeah.
So, so $30 gets you the early bird VIP weekend passes. Plus, you get this cool souvenir cup done by Villainous Grounds, which gets you a drink from the cafe, VIP badge, and it'll get you in at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah.
We have links to it, so go on there, buy your tickets. Let's see, activities. Costume contest. Please, now, the costume contest rules are fairly vague.
Fairly big?
Yeah, fairly vague. But again, it's common sense. It's common sense on the costume contest. Weapons will be inspected. Kid-friendly costumes. This is a family-friendly show.
No metal weapons.
Right. They will, again, all weapons will be inspected. And if you have a problem with that, don't bring them in. For the costume contest, For the pro cosplay, has to be at least 25% handmade, homemade. And again, the big thing is have fun with it. We have a Smash Brothers tournament, Saturday only. Something Sketchy, a drawing contest, Saturday only. Brick by Brick, Sunday only, a building competition. Trivia, Saturday and Sunday. Dungeons and Dragons tournament, Saturday and Sunday as well. So, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, this is probably one of our bigger shows. This is the biggest show we've done.
Right.
Schedule. And again, all is subject to change.
Right.
So let's get it right there. Let's see. Early bird and VIP entry is at 9. General admission starts at 10. And that's when all the fun happens. Well, actually, all the fun happens at 9 o'clock. I mean, everything starts at 9. So, actually, for us, it's the day before.
Right. And plus, we'll be in there at 7 on Saturday morning for the vendors that show up. Like
Right.
So,
Vendors will be able to set up from
2 to 7 on
Friday and
from
7 to 9. All vendors are to be set up
And
by
ready.
9 and ready to go by 9 o'clock Saturday morning. 10 o'clock, we have a lot of stuff that kicks off. The vendor floor opens.
Right.
Costume contest registration begins. That is a $5 entry fee. You will get cash prize on this. So, I mean, that's awesome.
Yes.
Silent auction begins. And the Villainous Cafe opens up as well. 10:30, we do a presentation, a color ceremony, and the national anthem sung by Karen Pierce. And then then at 11 o'clock, we have the Smash Brothers and guest panel. The Smash Brothers tournament starts, and the guest panel with Aaron Evans will be at 11. At noon, guest panel Marty Metellus. And D&D session begins. At 1, trivia starts. 2 o'clock, something sketchy. 3:15, costume lineup, to where we can do the costume contest. It's what we do for the costume contest. We do a parade around the floor, and then it heads to the gymnasium, and that's where we have the costume contest at.
Yes.
Or not the gymnasium, the theater. We do the costume contest in the theater right after the parade, and it's a blast. It is. Then the Villainous Cafe will close at 4:30. Vendor floor closes at 5. And then go ahead and read off Sunday. I think we should have flipped it.
Yes, I think so too. Okay, on Sunday you show up at 11:30 a.m. and the vendor floor opens, and then at the same time the Villainous Grounds Cafe will open. At noon we'll have a drawing list and panel. Art the Marvel Way by Steve Geiger. At noon we'll have the D&D campaign beginning beside the gaming corner, and then at 1 we'll do the trivia at the Villainous Cafe. We'll have a guest panel at 2 with Matthew Ashley at the Villainous Cafe. In fact, it sounds like a lot of stuff's going to happen at the Villainous Cafe. Brick by Brick building contest at 3 at the Villainous Cafe. And then we're going to have the silent auction ending at 3 p.m. that day. Then the check presentations will happen at 4. And then at 4:30, the Villainous Cafe closes. And at 5, the floor closes.
Floor
and then
closes.
And
Yeah.
goes the rest of the week.
Yes. So again, the city of Perryville is welcoming us to do this for 2 days. Again, this is going to be awesome. This is this is something new for Perryville too, because a lot of stuff in Perryville don't usually happen on Sundays. So, you know, it's something for the families to do. So we're hopefully going to have a mad rush on Sunday.
Yeah.
You never know. We may get a bigger crowd Sunday than we had on Saturday.
Yes.
So that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's check out the yummy goodies from the Villainous Cafe. All right. We have, again, back to our favorite cup. We have specialty drinks. Unfortunately, non-alcoholic, which we'll probably need some before the end of the night. The Whiplash. We have the Queen of Hearts. Those are, oh, and the Thanos Snap. So,
Yeah.
then we have for the Num Nums, which is the Grub. We have the Jabba, the Carnage. I think that's the only two. Yes. And then we have the Dark Side Treats, which is the a salted caramel kingpin cookies, Baneberry bites, Electro bites, and Espressosaurus bites. And you just got another text probably from Jess. And here's a little bit of the some of the food and drinks that we got. Oh, and there the Espressosaurus bites are about the size of a penny. I just saw that. So, and then you have your regular drink options that they will also have there as well. Your hot brewed coffee, cocoa, your cold brewed tea, hot tea, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this is going to be awesome. We can't wait to see everybody. What time do we got? Oh,
We're going to be on time.
get back to our home page. As long as it doesn't go click here. Give me an
Now,
error.
between now and the show, on the 10th,
Yes, the 10th.
we have to be at the Landmark over in Chester, Illinois. We're going to have the trivia night there, so if you want to come on over and have some good food and some drinks and whatnot, and get into the trivia night, we're going to be raising funds for
The Heroes for Kids Comic Con, yes. And not only funds, but also the Chuck, will there be early entry for supervillains? We can figure something out, Chuck.
yeah.
Call me later.
Yes.
Okay? Let's see. Yeah, we'll be at the Landmark in Chester, Illinois on the 10th. I know you just said this.
That's 111 Ferris Street.
Yep. For trivia night, but that's going to be an awesome time.
So you're going to see beautiful views of the river, and the bridge.
We're going to have Batman, Superman, Catwoman, the Swami,
Yes. Yeah.
Robert Cox of the Schwam, Robert the Swam.
He needs a turban or something.
No, we need to have him. He needs to come in like Bruce from with the Joker jacket, Joker's thug.
Oh. No.
No? Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah.
But no, we've got. Yeah, you got the lifeline for the Schwam. You got the Schwami lifeline. I guess that's what we'll call
Right.
it. Yeah. Robert Cox will be there too, and basically what it is we will be taking donations. How it works is if you get stumped on a question, you raise your hand for a certain amount, for like $1 to $5, we'll say,
Right.
because because the price changes through rounds and stuff. So $1 to $5 will get you help from the Swami. and he'll come over and help you win. Help you. Hopefully, your team wins. Not only do they do something, like what they did at J Street. J Street had a prize package for the winner, but then we added to it. We added tickets to the whole team for the whole weekend passes for the whole team.
So that's what
So we're doing the same thing. Well, we are doing tickets for the team as well. So that's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see everybody on the 10th. So, and that's at the Landmark over in Chester, Illinois. I've been there a couple times, but it's not a bad little place.
Right.
So, look forward to seeing that. Look forward to seeing everybody on the 14th in St. Louis at Bridgeton at the Machinist Hall for Toyman. The artist, hey Adrian, we'll have Disney artist, movie artist, because he also worked on Star Trek the motion picture, video game designer. This man did almost everything of our childhood.
Right.
Star Trek, Dragon's Lair, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, The Rescuers, Secret of Nim. You name it, he had his hand in it. Philo Barnhart, I mean, an awesome guy. Can't wait to hang out with him and see him in St. Louis this weekend. And then we truck it right along. We will see you guys back here on that Monday to give you updates on everything we've done. And then we'll be ready for...
Then it'll be crunch time for the show.
Crunch time for the show on the 20th and 21st. That's going to be awesome. If anybody's got any questions, please say something, holler. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm getting everybody's. Let me check my phone real quick. Now, I'm going to stand back here and make funny faces at Dennis while he's up there.
Nothing on that.
Nope. All the stuff back here is the same as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we know Adrian's one, I'm the other, and probably Jessica's the last.
Oh.
So anyway, but
yeah.
So sounds like Adrian's got himself a new girlfriend.
Yes. Congratulations, son.
Yeah.
I got to meet her the other day, so
yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
So have fun with her, but not too much fun. No.
Can I slap you?
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
Jess, Dennis needs phone forgery.
Yeah, there's phone forgeries over here.
Yeah. But no, we've got, so everything's looking forward. That takes us up to the end of July.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be taking, well, I don't know if we take a little bit off, do we?
Well, let's see.
Well, on your phone, don't stop that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Now, look at our schedule. That way, I mean, I think we've got a couple weeks. Jess says no Mongolian beef.
No Mongolian beef. Oh, wow. That sucks. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Schedule.
In August, we have Toy Man on the 25th, and then on the 31st, we're going to have the St. Louis Clydesdale baseball Cape at Cape Girardeau.
Oh, so we get we get about 2 weeks off to
2 weeks.
recover. We get a couple weeks off to recover, but again, then we've got some other stuff we've got, and then from what I'm under, then we will, when we start doing our stuff in August, from August to July, that's usually when we start, for the most part, putting money back at the stuff that we're raising. That when we're raising money, we are putting money back for Christmas, because we pick a charity organization at Christmas time to help out. So, and then we do that from pretty much from August to November. Now that doesn't mean that we won't jump in there and help out this organization or that organization,
Right.
because within that within that time we'll be helping out St. Jude.
Right.
We'll be going down to the Clydesdales and helping them out with their event down there and whatever they're raising money for down there.
Right.
So we'll be doing other things, and we do that even through the 7-month period from January to July. We
Right.
do that even through there. We have fun.
Yes.
I think we've got a hospital visit. I think that's involved within that time frame.
Right.
So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on, and it's going to be awesome. SEMO, a few conventions, a few meet and greets.
Yep.
So yeah, we're looking at
The pumpkin run in Memphis is what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff still coming on. Do not irritate the cook, or irate the cook.
Do not irritate.
Irritate. Okay. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, so everything's blurry trying to look through it. Oh, you're as blind as a bat. I'd be.
That's why I put the lenses in my mask. So
I
can
know.
see what I'm doing.
So trust me, you should see it. The other day we were leaving Cape, and it was funny. We're driving down. We're driving. We almost had a few accidents just because you got Superman and Batman in a car,
Right.
in this little blueberry of a car driving down the
Driving
road,
40 down Broadway.
and everybody going, "What? Oh crap!" Yeah. We got honked at, we got yelled at, we got I love yous, we got pictures
Right.
with people down by the river, which again, people on the Mississippi or people that are in the Mississippi path, Mississippi River path, please be careful. The river's coming up, and then on top of that, we've got the hurricane storms, the storms from the hurricane coming through. So everybody, please be careful out there within the next couple days and until the river goes down, because now we've got, not only do we have the waters from the north coming down, we've got this rainstorm coming in, sweeping in through the middle of the state to add to what's coming down from the north.
Right.
So definitely, please be careful out there. If you see water over a road, don't. Our first responders have enough going on. We don't want any. Don't try being Dukes of Hazzard or whoever it is and try thinking, oh, I can make it through there. Stay on the side of caution and don't drive through the high waters, please.
Right.
Safety first. That's what we always want. Because we want to see everybody at our events, especially this one here. The more money we raise, it's just the safety for everybody. And then on top of that, we get to see everybody. We get to raise money. We get to have fun. We get to see smiling faces. And yeah, that's what it's about.
Yep.
Staying safe and having fun.
Yep.
This is the way.
Of course.
You're not Mr. Ed. You're getting buzzed again. It's not me.
It's nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
So it's we're two people. If anybody's on here, please jump on, say hi, ask us questions. I got some pretty cool new stuff. See if you want me to go grab it. I got 2 new pieces.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Got them from when we. Where was I at? Oh, 4th of July. We took and went down and had to do some. We're trying to remodel the house a little bit, so we're getting a little bit of time, getting all the product first.
Right.
And then when we get all the product, then we're going to do a massive clean up, remodel, whatever you want to call
Right.
it. Painting, put new fixtures up, that kind of stuff. Inside the house. Make a little, I mean, we've lived in the house for 15 years, so it's about time to upgrade a few things.
Yes.
Well, while I was down there, I was at GameStop. Target and GameStop. All right, so we went to Target, and I found you'll get a kick out of this one, Dennis.
All right.
And I know it's Mutant Monday, but we're going to have to jump it over to DC Comics. Okay, we're going to have to jump it over to DC Comics. I got two big pieces, and as people think, they're not that expensive. I got two pretty decent sized pieces. The first one is the one that you'll get a kick out of. Okay.
Okay.
It is the Todd, and again, I love the Todd McFarlane collection. The Todd McFarlane is doing awesome work with DC Comics.
Right.
So the newest one I got is Bizarro and Batzarro.
Okay.
It's the 2-pack.
Okay.
So it has, and on the back of it, it's got the little puzzled piece on the back where you can line them up. But it's got Bizarro and Batzarro on it. So we will. Let me see if I can throw that one right there. So that's as far as I get to unboxing if the box is good. Oh, let me see if I can get a little bit extra light on that.
Yeah.
That's a little dark. Did that help?
That didn't help.
That didn't help. Well, we'll get a little closer. But that's what it is. There it is. But you got Bizarro, the normal. You got Bizarro, the normal. It's the normal Bizarro. Which way? That way? And then you've
got the light shining on the.
Which way? That way better?
There you go. That's
okay. And then you've got Batzarro with the Batman logo upside down. It looks like the cowl is on backwards. The belt's upside down. So yeah, it's pretty cool. A little stand, a little comic card in the back.
Right.
Show you that.
Okay.
And then the next one I got, I had to get this when I saw it. They actually had it on a discount at the the Bizarro one I got at Target.
Right.
Because Walmart can't keep crap in stock, or they don't stock up the good stuff. Now this one here I actually got on sale at GameStop.
Okay.
And it is the Todd McFarlane's, still Todd McFarlane's, but this is the statue of the Jim Lee Superman. So I thought that was pretty cool. You probably can't see it, or dang, you can actually see that one pretty good. So it's the Superman statue where Superman's standing on the edge of the building, on the eagle on the edge of the building. So I thought that was pretty cool. I got that one. I actually got that one pretty cheap at GameStop. Pull that up a little bit closer. But that is the Jim Lee. As you can see, the card over here on the side here. I'll flip it around. But that is the Jim Lee art for it. So, and then you have the Superman right there. The cape, the cape is actually flexible, and I can actually make the cape look like it is in the photo. So if you look at the cape of it is a fabric with the wire in it, where I can shape the cape.
Yeah, it is.
So that's pretty cool. I thought that was neat. And then I'm gonna have to go back to Metropolis because I didn't show these out, or did I? Yeah, I showed these. I did these already. So yeah, I mean, I love adding to my collection when I can, and I try to find the small deals that I can find. So, but no, I thought those were pretty cool. I got those over the 4th of July week, over the 4th of July holiday. So I thought that was pretty cool for that. So, nope, now you can't see it. Turn it that way. There we go. Or did that cover your face? No, you're still good. Go that way.
Okay. I just don't want it to fall off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, those two new pieces I just picked up. Not too bad for finding them at a. Like I said, the one at Target. Target's not a bad place to purchase a lot of the again, you don't see some of the stuff at Walmart, and you don't really have toy stores around anymore. So I find stuff when I find stuff that I don't have in my collection, I try picking it up as soon as I can, if I can get them. So yeah, those are two pretty cool pieces I've got. As you see, the pretty good collection on Dennis's side anyway. And that's just, and then you see the white boxes, a couple of the white boxes right there. That's just some of the comics.
Yeah, he's got like 3 shelves worth.
Three,
or rather,
yeah.
three cabinets worth. 4 shelves on each one.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, and the collection gets bigger and bigger every day.
Yes.
Every week. I say not every day, every week.
Yes.
So, and I want to thank my wife for
not killing you.
not killing me for it. So yes.
That's why we're not getting Mongolian beef.
No, trust me, that's not the reason why we're not getting Mongolian beef.
Okay. So anyway.
But no, I thought that would be cool to have those. I mean, they're the statue. The only thing posable on the statue is the cape, but the figures there are fully posable, whole 9 yards. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool seeing that over at Target, and I had to get that one. Mm-hmm. So, and no, I'm not painting myself gray and putting on a Superman suit just to be bizarro.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
That's what they got Steven Fisher over at Super Friends.
Yep.
Promised to do. I think he's done Superman and he's done Bizarro Supergirl.
Yep.
So.
But
which was a hoot.
Yep.
Anyway, but still.
No, look forward to again July 20th and 21st. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. Again, guest Marty Metellus from The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Evil, Land of the Lost, Studio 666, Sleepy Hollow, and many, many, many more. We have Aaron Evans, D&D writer, multiple books. We have Steve Geiger, that has done Marvel Comics, Spider-Man, the Hulk, Punisher, and that's just to name a few. Then you have Matthew Ashley, who has been on Ozark, Nashville, and many and countless others. Been in movies, Richard Jewell, What Men Want, and countless others. So look for, and he's an awesome artist to on top of it. So looking forward to hanging out with all of them. Looking forward to hanging out with all of our awesome vendors. Looking forward to hanging out with all of our awesome friends and all of the people coming and all the customers, I guess you could say, or participants coming in to Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. Let me shut that light back out, as you can't see the screen behind us.
Yep.
Look forward to seeing all. Oh, look, Batman's on the dark side again.
That's right.
But look forward to seeing all of our friends, family, and all that other. Yeah, we can set them off to the side. There we go. We look forward to seeing all of our friends, family, and all of that coming July 20th and 21st here at Perryville, at the Perry Park Center for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. Yeah. So, anybody got any questions? We got 3 people, it looks like, on. Please, somebody say hi. Have any questions? Is there anything that we're working on? Is there... oh, by the way, we've got a silent auction table that'll be there as well.
Right.
So there'll be some pretty cool stuff on the silent auction. Already got a few things upstairs, already ready to go. Jess, reason why she's not down here with us is because she's upstairs finalizing the floor plan.
Right.
She's finalized. Again, it's crunch time. We've got a little bit of stuff going everywhere right now. So definitely looking forward to seeing everything as it's done.
Right.
That's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Now, for us, we don't know whether or not we're going to be suited up or not. And if we do, it'll be
A short period.
of time.
Maybe during the costume contest or something.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's going to be quick, and
Yeah.
it'll be maybe for an hour or two, and then jumping back out of costume just so we can get back out on the floor and help them.
Right.
Because again, this is a bigger show than what we're used to doing.
So we got to have all hands on deck.
Yeah. So
Besides, it'll give some of our other members of Heroes for Kids a chance to shine a little bit too.
yeah, well, so looking forward to seeing some of our cosplay friends that we haven't seen in a while suiting up, and I'm not going to say any names.
Right.
Because I know one of them that's supposed to be coming down. I'm giving a big hug to.
Would it happen to be?
Possibly. Yep. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Can't wait. Again, like I said, it's going to be an awesome time. I would love to beat this number here. That says 11,000. We ended up raising $11,000 last year that ended up going to Fly Me Home and the Bonner Children's Hospital. We split it between, and I'll say right now, we are about halfway to that mark.
Yep.
I would love to be able to knock that out of the park in those 2 days. Well, between now and the 21st.
It's possible.
It's doable.
Yes, it is very possible.
I would love to beat, and then that's our record.
Yeah,
I would love to beat our record. I mean, that's not our goal, but that's our record.
right.
Okay? I would love to beat our record. So, I mean, that's, yeah.
I mean, considering that most cons cost you anywhere from $75 to $100 for just one person.
If not more.
If
Yeah.
not more, depending on the venue. The prices are low enough. I mean, you can get yourself in for $6 for one day. You can get yourself in for
$8
$12.
bucks. $12 for the weekend.
$12 for the weekend.
$12 for the weekend, and you can get in for $8 on Sunday.
Right.
Or $8 Saturday.
Right.
You know, I mean, come on.
Right.
I mean,
It's not too bad.
No.
So. Yeah.
I mean,
So let's
we
make
can
it
do
happen.
it. We can do it. We can make it happen.
If you can't make it Saturday, show up Sunday.
Yeah.
There's something going on both days. Now I know all you God fearing creatures out there probably won't be.
And godless heathens need to
Godless heathens. They'll be left
we
on
call it.
Sunday, but that's all right.
Hey, after church, no, that'd be perfect. After church, come in, and give. God always tells you to
give to charity.
Give to charity. Well, we've got 2 of them right here.
Right.
Sunday, perfect time for all those for all the churchgoers in Perry County and around the area.
Yes.
To come to Perryville, Missouri on July 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Come in and help our charity organization. Come out and meet our guests, meet our vendors, meet, you never know. You might find a book that one of those vendors has that you would love to read. Or you never know. You might find that toy.
Or that piece of artwork.
Or that piece of artwork that just catches your eye and you just can't go home without it. So, I mean, and the stuff that they have at their tables are not usually, are fairly reasonable priced.
Right.
So, I mean, it's going to be awesome.
You might find that cosplayer that turns out to be the love of your life.
Yeah, you might even find, you never know.
Yeah,
you might find that cosplayer that's the love of your life. No, we're not hooking it. We're not doing the hookup thing. Jack Sparrow and Superman did that at a Comic-Con one night.
Yes.
I'm not hooked up, but played the cosplay dating, advertised for the cosplay dating app.
Okay.
Yes, we did. I've got photo proof on my phone.
Right.
Yes.
I know they did that at Wizard World back when you were there.
Yep, that was actually when it was. It was Wizard World year 1.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't year 1. It was year 2 or 3. Because,
it was one of the earlier years, but yeah, everybody and their dog that was single.
Yeah, because Jack Sparrow and I did held the sign and did the a small commercial for.
You're talking about Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did the commercial for
yeah
for cosplay dating, speed dating.
So anyway.
So yeah, that was fun. We had a blast.
Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out soon.
We'll see right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad it's not. It doesn't come out in August or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been fine if we could have seen the movie after the.
That's what we need to do. We need to get a group of us together.
Yes.
Chris, if you're on there, we need to get a bunch of us together as
X-Men
or the mutants, and go down to Cape.
Yes.
Go down to Cape and watch.
Yeah.
And watch it. Get Wolverine, Deadpool, Gambit, Nightcrawler. Get all of us together.
Yeah.
We need to set up something with Cape Theater for and then go down there and have a blast.
I can see Rachel doing Negasonic Team Warhead.
Rachel?
Yeah.
No.
With the hair.
That's Jody's daughter. Come on, that was priceless. That photo.
Well, she'd have to wear a wig though.
Before haircut. Okay. She had hair. Negasonic had hair before Deadpool.
All right.
Before the Deadpool movie.
Okay. We gotta talk Chelsea into doing like Emma Frost or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris says, I'm down.
I knew you were down. We knew you were down.
But Gambit, Wolverine, Deadpool, Nightcrawler, try to get all of our.
Everybody's got to be.
Get all of us as a mutant, not just X-Men, but just a mutant that's
Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah, I don't care. Just
X-Men in training. X Factor. Yeah.
Just X-Men characters X-Men-ish characters that we can throw in there, or try to find, because the thing is any Marvel character would probably work for that night,
right? Because
it's the Deadpool saying F you pretty much to Disney and the Marvel Universe.
Right.
He's
the Marvel Jesus.
Basically the Deadpool 3 is basically off of Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Is basically what they're going off of.
Right.
So,
which would be a nice segue into what phase 6,
1500, whatever they're at now with Marvel.
By doing this, they can open it up for the Fantastic Four, and of course the X-Men.
The X-Men, and so
all the ones that they haven't done yet. Plus, they're talking about bringing out the Inhumans and
so we can bring the whole Marvel crew.
Well, yeah.
Just but the main key characters for it be the X-Men. Or the X-Men characters with Deadpool, and then having other Marvel characters join in.
Right.
I think that would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
So I'm down for it. So
me too.
We'll have to see what we can't do about getting with the Cape Theater. I'll have to see about trying to get with the Cape Theater to where we can get something set up.
Okay. The X-Force.
The X-Force.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Gambit, Wolverine, and Deadpool have all.
Now all we need is a Domino and a Vanisher.
Yeah. Oh well, the Vanisher would already be there.
Oh yeah, he's always there. So when we go there, we just talk to empty space, and then one of us will do like a ventriloquist.
Hey, Vanisher, get over here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Yep. And then act like we bumped somebody. All right,
Vanisher,
come on.
Vanisher, over here.
Okay. There you are.
That's not his wrist. And Deadpool goes, I know.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. Schnick, just the tip. From what I've seen from the trailers, it's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna be laughing my head off. And of course, Vanessa.
Yes.
Yes. What's that actress's name? Baccarin?
Yeah.
Baccarin?
You know who she's married to, don't you?
She's married to the guy that played
Commissioner Gordon in Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that something? Which is funny because he's also he's voice acted and done the voice of Batman.
Yeah.
In fact, his Commissioner Gordon voice on Gotham is the Batman voice on the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got ties into it. They both got street cred when it comes to comic book geekery and all that stuff. So yeah. So yeah. Amazing. Have you seen the pictures where they showed the pictures from the 1997 Justice League? The characters from that. And then they put David Cornsweet in among them with the cheesy costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's got a sense of humor.
Speaking of
Cornsweet,
what do you think so far of some of the teaser stuff that's been out?
The costumes, I'm not a fan of Guy Gardner's costume.
I'm not either.
But the hot girl doesn't look bad.
But I got a feeling they're doing CGI with. They're going to be her wings are going to be more CGI than what we're used to seeing.
Yeah. So Mr. Terrific looks terrific.
Superman. I honestly, with him, I think that is a. I think that's almost a, even though they're saying it's not year one with Superman, he's already established. I still think that's beginning stages for his suit, because because they're showing photos of it being battle damaged. Right. So we're going to have to be, just by with some of the teaser stuff that we're already getting, we're going to be seeing a new suit.
Right.
So,
and I don't think Luthor's going to be the main villain. I think
he's going to be one of the main antagonists. Maybe he might be the main villain by the end of the story, but he's going to be, if not the main villain,
he's facilitate the main villain showing up. He'll make it happen.
He's going to be, because him and Superman, or him and his Justice League in this movie, you know, there's going to be some scuffling with Luthor, because they showed David Hoyt in behind the scenes with like the cover over his head, and the cover blew off his head a little bit, and he's all gashed up. So he's in some form of a tussle with something, or he's in something that happens, because it looks like he gets pretty banged up in it.
Now, there's a fan theory that with the costumes that you see Hot Girl and Guy Gardner wearing, that somehow maybe they are part of a corporate team, like maybe Lex Luthor is paying for a superhero
from what I'm understanding, Max Lord is also involved, because they're saying that the logo that Guy Gardner has is indicative of or resembles Max Lord's logo that he wears on his chest, on the center of his chest.
Right.
So that might not be, that may be the corporate suit for Guy Gardner, not necessarily his actual suit that we get to see later on.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to see the black turtleneck with the green vest.
Yeah, we may actually get to see something a little closer to what, I mean, the biker. I mean, he looks like a biker dude. Literally, he looks like he's a crotch rocket biker.
Right. He looks like a motocross driver.
Yeah,
Is what he looks like. And the hair.
the hair needs to go back to. Well, yeah, the hair needs to go back.
It's kind of indicative of the kind of bowl cut thing he's got going on, but
Almost a grungy bowl cut.
yeah, like he cut it in, like he put a bowl on himself and did it.
Yeah.
Which might fit in with the character,
Right.
You know. So,
Hawk Girl's costume without the wing, even without the wings, it looked good.
right.
Mr. Terrific's awesome.
I haven't seen anything
I
on
haven't seen-
Metamorpho or anything like that.
Superman's now here. This is my take on Superman's costume right now. It's a cross between My Adventures with Superman, the new TV series that's out,
Right.
and New 52.
Right.
The high collar, the
Right.
cuff that goes down the back of the hand. We've got the red shorts, the multicolored suit, which is the shorts and the multicolored suit style goes more with the My Adventures of Superman.
Yeah.
The way the designs are, they give it that art, that padded, the design look in it is, and the high collar and the piece that looks more like the New 52.
Sort
So
of
it's
battle armor
right. So you got the little bit. You know, my only thing I don't care for is the fact that it has that. You know, I could care less whether or not it shows Superman with six-pack abs, or that it shows every little vein coming out of his arm. Okay. People got to understand that when Superman was originally wrote back in 1938, he didn't look like that. He didn't look like he had every ripple coming out of his body,
Right.
coming through his costume. Look at Christopher Reeve. It was still the same way. He didn't use a muscle suit. It was him. I, for the most part, do the exact same thing as Christopher Reeve does. It's one of those things. Henry Cavill, I love Henry Cavill's suit. The downfall of Henry Cavill's suit was the fact that they jacked him up with a muscle suit underneath him. He was already big enough. He would have been perfect without it.
Right.
And for that, Corn Sweat, the same way. I think giving him the tight suit, but giving him the thick suit like what he's wearing, but make it a little tighter.
Right.
It looks like it's hanging off of him.
He doesn't need to look like he's ready to box the Hulk. He needs to look like he's sprinting or something, like a sprinter.
Because having look like he's big, that's fine. But you got to understand, Superman, Clark Kent, whatever it was, and I love the photos of him as Clark.
Yeah, with the hair.
With the hair, the glasses.
You wouldn't be able to tell that they were the same individual.
No. That was the thing. And, it goes back to, and this is what it goes back to them, that's the same way with Christopher Reeve doing Clark Kent and
Right.
Superman. When he was Clark Kent, you and walking down the boardwalk with Lois, you had no idea that you were walking next to Superman.
Right. Because he was slumping, he seemed smaller.
His hair was parted the other direction, the glasses.
And the best scene in that movie was when he
takes the
flies
glasses
in,
off.
he takes his glasses off and goes, "Lois," and she goes, "Yeah," and he goes, "Well, I thought I'd just show you a really good time, a really swell time, and yeah."
So, it's just the you know, they could tighten up the costume just a little bit on him. I understand he has to have a little, you know, but I mean, and it might look different when we get the movie.
Well, we figured they put him in the harness for flying and stuff. That suit might actually tighten up around him a little bit. So,
I mean, so you know, as far as the suit goes, I'm good with it. You know, and again, by the time we get the finished product of this 10-year, I mean, we're going to get. I mean, look at what they did look at what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah.
Look at what he did with Chris Pine and Star-Lord. He started off with this costume here, and by the time Chris Pratt.
Okay.
But we started off with Chris Pratt being in the jacket and a pair of boots and a blue jeans. To we got a rejected version. We got a comicized version of Big Trouble in Little China.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at it, look at Kurt Russell's get up in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, the white tee.
White tee, yeah. We had that in Chris Pratt with the Guardians of the Galaxy in the first movie.
Right.
First probably couple movies.
Mm-hmm.
And what did we have by the end of it? We had more comic book accurate Chris Pratt or Star-Lord. We might be getting that with this. He starts out at this costume because he's still fairly new at being Superman.
Right.
So, I mean, Guy Gardner, same thing. You know, we just got to wait and see. Let the man do the product first before we start dogging him. That's all I got to say about that. That's my critic with it. So, James Gunn, if you hear this, you know, love so far what I'm seeing. Again, big Superman fan. If you can't tell back there and some of the other stuff I've shown. If you're looking for law enforcement officers for your movie, I tried getting on the link. I couldn't get onto it because of some other crap. I'm looking forward to possibly trying to get on there. I'm a 22-year law enforcement officer. This is my audition, just to give you a heads up.
Slow down.
Oh, shoot. So,
she's up there laughing.
she's either laughing or she's telling me to stop. One of the two. But no, James Gunn is doing awesome. So Jess, you can tag James Gunn on it that I'm saying good things about him. Hopefully that'll do something for me.
The Batman 2 movie. I've seen some stills for that.
Yeah.
Of course, Robert Pattinson. The suit is slightly different, but it's sort of in the same vein as it was before, where he's wearing the tactical pants and the boots, and he's got the tactical belt and the chest piece with the
Glock logo.
Yeah, it looks slightly different, but it's still pretty much the same.
Here's my thing. Again, this is year 2, per se.
Well, the first one was like he'd been at it a
year or two. So we're looking at within the first 5, maybe within the first 10 years.
Right.
Okay. Here's my only thing. Hopefully they correct themselves from the mistakes they made on the first one.
Right.
And just my opinion, they made him too much like Superman in the first movie.
Why do you say that?
One key factor is he's in the middle of he's got the bad guys there, and the bad guys are literally unloading on him. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally, automatic rifles, shotguns, pistols, whole 9 yards. I mean, he's getting berated with bullets, and he walks through them like he's not even getting hit.
Well,
then he takes the one dead point blank center of the chest, and all it does is knock him down. I understand it would knock him down, but he still functions
right.
like it doesn't. I mean, that's not Batman. That is indicative of Superman. You know, go back to Superman 1, Christopher Reeve, Superman the movie.
Right.
TV version, because it's not in the TV special edition, because it's not in the special edition or the theatrical release. TV special edition. Okay, you watch the TV special edition when he goes in to infiltrate Luthor's lair for the first time.
Right.
Okay. He drops down into the does the spin thing makes the new manhole,
right,
and drops down onto the catwalk.
Right.
As he's walking the catwalk, what happens? The flamethrowers, the ice, the machine guns.
Right.
Machine guns are the first thing that come out. Pop! And he's getting berated by bullets. And he, as Superman would, wipes it off, keeps walking.
Right. Well,
and Batman's standing in the back. You can't see him. And then all of a sudden, the glimpse of his silhouette pops up. And then everybody starts hitting him. And you just see it going... almost identical to what it is in that scene.
Yeah,
and
but you're forgetting that later on in the movie, when he's really hurt, he has to pump himself full of adrenaline to get through the pain.
But this is before that even happens.
Yeah, so
and
he's
again,
got very good body armor. That's all. You got to remember,
he's building everything in his basement. It's not the Wayne Tech. It's not Wayne Tech that you're seeing that he is.
They're making him where he's smarter than he's been portrayed before. He's still not giving a crap about his finances, and he's crafting everything.
I don't see that. I don't see that in Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne.
I'm seeing the guy that leapt off the building, did the glide, crash landed, and limped off. I saw the guy that in the arena, he got hurt. He's lying on the catwalk, and he's in excruciating pain, and he shoots himself full of adrenaline so he can continue the fight. That's not indicative of Superman to me.
No, that's not. But again, when
it tells me he's all too human. That's what it tells me.
Yeah, but that's the fight later in the movie.
But you're not thinking about the fact that he has built a body armor, because they're going to when you're taught to shoot somebody, what do you shoot? Dead center mass, right?
That is a trained law enforcement officer or trained militia or a trained military. These are thugs just going popping off rounds.
Well, they're popping off at dead center mass like they. Most people go for dead center mass.
Trust me,
they want to hit the biggest target they can hit.
Yeah, but again, trust me. No. I don't go with your logic on this one.
Yeah.
I can't go with your logic on this one. They made him too much.
I don't think they made him anything like Superman.
They made him too.
In fact, I think they made him exactly the opposite of Superman. You got to see that he could get hurt. He could get in pain. But then again, they also made crystal clear that he did have training when he comes out of the darkness, and they go, "Where are you?" And I'm vengeance. You know.
Anybody can do that, though.
Yeah. So you're saying,
who are you? I'm gonna whip your butt. Whack, 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 whack. Okay, now I'm done. Well, look, there's a bunch of people coming at me.
Yeah, but see, he obviously had some martial arts skills, because the guy was coming on hard, and he's just bam, bam, and the guy.
We watched the movie.
Yeah, I've watched the movie. I'm telling you, the guy is all too human. He takes his blows. He gets hurt. I don't see anything that's like Superman. I just don't. He's Superman would not pump himself full of adrenaline. If anything, he'd fly into the heart of the sun and do a sun dip or something.
Yeah, but again,
Yeah,
it's just.
I don't.
No, now,
I'm not saying it.
don't get me wrong. It's not a bad movie.
No, it's not.
But again, when you have, I mean, I'm sorry, you have, you know, look at it. All the other iterations of Batman. I mean, even Ben Affleck's Batfleck, or however you want to call it, Batfleck takes a 45 1911 to the back of his cowl, and it moves him.
Yes.
In the middle, and he's stationed on a dude's chest, just after getting, and it moves him, it rocks him.
Yes.
You're telling me that the veteran, skilled fighter Batman, Batfleck, gets rocked by a 45 at point blank range with the best technology that Batman, Bruce Wayne, Wayne Tech, and everything has to offer. Yeah. But you're telling me that Robert Pattinson, Sparkly, finally turns into Bat.
You're counting too much on Twilight.
No, I'm not.
You got to remember, this is not.
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. But you're telling me that Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman, right, that is year 2, 3,
right,
very unskilled, other than maybe fighting, that is learning how to put things together in his garage. Okay?
Okay. That was actually the Batcave.
Well, so. Whatever. Is putting together a basically cosplay-worthy bat suit that takes an armada and walks through it.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Because this is not Snyder's Batman. This is Reeves' Batman. This is a totally
he has okay, his and even in your wisdom that you're saying that this suit is, he has to have full Kevlar suiting.
Right.
Okay, from head to toe.
Right.
Okay, even face. Okay, the plates at his stage would be almost impossible to get without everybody on God's green earth knowing about it, because again, he has no fortune because he's the
he still has a fortune, it's just dwindling down.
Exactly, because he's trying to figure, but again, he's put himself on the map secretly. How, I have no idea, but you're telling me that he's still walking through a barrage of bullets at the beginning of the movie, and it's pinging off of him like he's in a ballistic fortress.
You're assuming that they're pinging off of him. What I saw was him going, the lights kept going off and on, and he was coming.
What are you saying? Because he's literally walking in front of them. He's
walking in front of them, and then the lights go out,
and he's still and every bullet you see, he's still walking straight to them until he gets to the middle.
Are you watching the same?
I'm watching the same movie. You better watch that movie again.
I'm going to watch that movie again.
He's not doing the Arkham Knight. He's not doing the grappling hook over to this wall, over to that wall. He's not the Flash dodging bullets through this catwalk.
Like he's doing this.
He is literally getting berated with bullets.
But how do we know he isn't ducking down? And
trust me, you see him walking through this barrage of bullets. Do I gotta go up and pull this scene up on the TV?
I'm guessing you will have.
Oh my God! Yes.
I'm gonna look at it, but yeah, now we got a mission.
Yes. So, I mean,
To
that is
satisfy-
that is the part that is the part that almost turned me off of the movie. Is literally
what
that-
they're trying to impart to you is that he is a man of the shadows, that he has the skills to be stealthy enough that by the time he's all too human, obviously because he did the adrenaline and all that stuff,
right.
but he does have ninja skills. We saw that in Batman Begins, how he got those. Okay?
Yes,
So we know he's able to do that.
So he's able to do kung fu fighting with bullets.
For all we know, he could be going.
He
could be spinning and twirling.
He's as fast as
sashaying. Remember, this is the guy that twinkles when the sunlight gets on him.
Now you get off the Twilight
he may-
kick.
He may be pulling an Edward Cullen, for all we know. He might be Bougelet. Here, there's too many bullets. Let me grab a Robin. Okay, now for all we know,
Oh man!
supposedly Robin's supposed to be maybe making an appearance in this one partway through the film.
I don't know. I haven't.
I've heard rumors of Mr. Freeze is going to be in it. Maybe the Joker. Definitely the Penguin.
Well, now you've heard the new rumor that even though Reeves said that the guy that he's talking to in the cutscene is supposed to be the Joker, now they're saying that is incorrect. They're saying it's the Calendar Man.
I don't know.
Because, well, if you go back and listen to the dialogue that they're talking about, during that scene, they're talking, what does the calendar do? What does the Calendar Man talk? How does the Calendar Man talk? Everything's in riddles when it comes to a calendar.
Right.
Listen to how the Joker talks in that sequence. He talks about dates. He talks about times. He talks. Yeah.
I don't know.
Again, this is, and so again, they're, yeah. So
I'm
it's
gonna have to pull it out and take a look at it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
but again, this is something I heard. I mean, yeah, I'm agreeing
the
with
guy's hideously scarred.
That
Calendar Man's not
wasn't
necessarily
right.
hideously scarred.
So yeah, they're saying that now that it's not the Joker, they're saying it's now the Calendar Man.
Maybe
But
we'll get Zoe Kravitz back.
yeah, you never know. I mean, hey, I'm looking forward to all the DC stuff. I'm looking forward to Deadpool and a lot of the Marvel stuff coming out.
Right.
So yeah, I mean,
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a Planet Hulk or a Scar movie.
as long as they do Scar correctly.
Yeah, they got to do Scar correctly because what I saw wasn't impressing me
No.
in the show.
I would love to see the Hulk. Back to the Hulk.
And I want to see Daredevil Reborn.
I've seen previews of that. That looks like it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we got Kingpin back, and
Yep.
I'll bet you Echo's going to be a part of it, and all that stuff. Somehow they're going to tie it all together, and I wouldn't be surprised. I can't wait for the Thunderbolts movie. To
Yeah.
So
I want to see Harrison Ford turn into Red Hulk.
Yeah. Because the man's 81 right now.
Yeah.
His time is limited. You guys better get it in while you can.
So. Or Brave New World, I think is what they call it now. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, Captain
It's no
America
long-
4 is a Brave New World.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. It's no longer called New World Order. It's called Brave New World now.
Brave
I
New
think,
World,
yeah.
yeah.
So looking forward to it.
Yeah. So we're gonna get to see Anthony Mackie in action as the new
Captain America.
Captain America.
Now, from what I'm
and the new Falcon.
And from what I'm understanding, there is Chris Evans is supposed to be in the Deadpool movie
Probably as a cameo.
as not Captain America though.
As
as Human
Johnny
Torch,
Storm.
as Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
But there is that possibility of him still coming back as Captain America later on. He has not 100, even though he said at the end of Endgame that he was done.
Mm-hmm.
They did recent interviews with him, and he
said if the story was worth it,
he would come back.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if in that movie they showed flashbacks, of Steve Rogers, and he's acting those parts, so that.
But in the comic books, see, they've done in the comic books old Steve Rogers, because the serum, the super soldier serum, wore off per se, and he ended up becoming the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
As Old Man Cap.
Right.
But
in fact,
then
the outfit he wore in Winter Soldier, that was the S.H.I.E.L.D. outfit that the old man.
But then he goes in because something happens with the new Captain America, Falcon Captain America, that either he gets into trouble or it's something that Captain America or Steve Rogers doesn't like, and it puts them two at odds, and he re-injects himself with the super soldier serum, and it turns him back young, and he takes back up the mantle as Captain America again.
Because I know in one storyline, he was getting old and it was wearing off, and he found a cosmic cube, and it developed sentient, and it basically attacked him and put the super soldier serum back, or revitalized the super and made him young again.
And that may be the one I'm
so
thinking about.
I know that he's done that. I don't know that he ever. I mean,
because that was the like I said, they had the
technically they could, with what they've got with CGI, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans could play the roles for 20, 30 more years. Just make him younger. Although,
heck, look what they did with Harrison Ford in the last Indiana Jones movie.
Right. See
they used him plus AI or AI, whatever you want to call it.
You saw how they used the young Robert Downey Jr. when he was showing off barf.
Yeah.
Okay, they could do that with Chris Evans as well.
As long as it's with the actor's permission.
Right. Exactly.
And
if these guys, if the money's good enough,
yeah.
And let's face it, these guys are big money draws for Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Right now, with them being in the post Thanos phase, where they're Kang and all this stuff.
I want to know how
these guys.
Excuse me. I want to know how they're. I wonder how that story. Well, see, that's one. Because of the one guy that they had playing Krang, and his legal issues, and they had to fire him.
Right.
It was one of those things. I wonder how they're, and that's the reason why we haven't seen anything out of Marvel when it comes to because they've had to restructure everything.
Right.
Because
everything
of
that
their
they've
story.
got now is heavily laden in the Disney Plus series stuff.
Right.
And it's all the third tier characters.
Right.
Like Echo and Moon Knight.
Right.
And, supposedly we're going to have another Thor movie come out, a fifth Thor movie come out, and he's going to be taking on Hercules.
That's going to be. I think that'll be good.
And somehow I think that's all going to get tied in with She-Hulk, and because Hercules and She-Hulk had a thing going on. And, I'm sure
let's
they'll touch
hope.
on that.
Yeah.
So. I don't think we're going to see a second season of She-Hulk ever again.
No,
I don't think
that might be a good thing.
That might be a good thing.
Now, granted, there were some things I did like about it, but I mean, it's just.
I mean, Tatiana Maslany was cute, man. I would have taken just Jen or She-Hulk, either one. I mean, they're both gorgeous. But
Anybody got any questions? I see our numbers going up, down, up, down, up, down. Anybody got any questions they'd like to ask? And yes, by the way, one of my costumes I am looking at working on is a Hulk costume. Looking at an Avenger Endgame style Hulk. So I am looking at a Hulk style costume. So that's going to look pretty cool. That's going to be hopefully looking pretty cool when I'm able to get it done. So
maybe we talked Chelsea into doing Yelena.
Chris.
Yelena.
Yes, they've got that. We were just talking about that. They've got a teaser trailer out right now. So I saw a little bit of it. I saw it actually a little bit today. So and that's going to
and it's not going to be the gold and red either.
No, it's going to be back. It's going to be back to the. It's going to be the traditional.
Like
it's going to be the traditional red suit.
Although I think it's going
to be
black. And
John Bernthal. Bernthal is going to be back in it as Punisher.
Right.
So it's going to be basically it's a team from the way it looks from the preview. It looks almost like a team up type deal with Punisher and Daredevil is what it looks like.
So it's not going to be a Defenders kind of thing.
No, it's not going to be a Defenders thing. It's going to have Bernthal and but it's also going to have Kingpin in it. But from the way it looks, is those two are actually teaming up.
Okay.
Is what if I looked at the trailer correctly.
Right.
Well, real quick, we got about 20 minutes left. We'll get back onto this real quick. So that way we can. Oh, wrong way. That was. Again, man, 11 days out. Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, July 20th and 21st, Perry Park Center. Vendors. We have the floor will open for you guys on July 19th at 2 o'clock for early load-in. That runs from 2 to 7. Then 7 a.m. on the 20th to 9 a.m. Have your stuff ready to go by 9 a.m. on the 20th. So door opens 10 o'clock for general admission on the 20th for all participants. Early bird is at 9 o'clock on Saturday. So money that we are raising all goes to the Kenny Rogers Center out of Sikeston and the Perry County, Missouri Senior Center. We will actually have people from those organizations actually on hand. Sweet. So if you have any questions about how that money gets used, what they do, feel free to ask. They will be more than welcome to answer any questions, give you brochures or anything like that. They will. And again, Sunday at around 4 o'clock, we will have a preliminary total, and we will be doing a check presentation to both those organizations on Sunday, the 21st, around 4 o'clock. So that's going to be awesome. Our special, again, Saturday hours are from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Click for the schedule. Again, we're at 11 days, 13 hours. Our special guests are Matthew Ashley, Aaron Evans, Steve Geiger, and Marty Metalis. So look forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast. Help us raise money for those two awesome organizations. And again, it's one of those things. If you have any questions, please ask. We will answer anything that we can. Any vendors that need to be on the vendor page, on our vendor volunteer page, please send us your name and who you are with. That way we can get you on the vendor page. Because again, if we don't know who you are, we don't know what the vendor is. Because trust me, we've had some people that tried getting into the show last year while people were setting up, and they didn't have any reason to be in there. So please let us know who you are, where and what who you are, and what vendor you are with. That way we can get you into the chat. That way you guys can keep up with everything. Other than that, Jess, do you have anything that you would, Oracle, Jess, do you have anything that you would like to add to this? We're going to get off of here a little early because we've been on here about an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to prove somebody wrong about the Batman movie. Doesn't look like Jess has anything. Okay. Sponsors, if anybody wants to sponsor, please click on our link for the sponsors. And your name goes in lights on the webpage. There's the link for the download the form. And again, like I said, 100% of the proceeds goes back to those two charity organizations. So again, please, we would love to not only would we love to beat our goal. Not only would we love to beat our goal, we would love to break our record. Each year, that's the point. The goal is to beat our record, or beat our. The goal is to beat our. The goal is to beat our goal.
Right.
But it's awesome. It's a prayer. It's an honor to be able to beat our record every year. Oh, and I want to give this shout out. Within 5 years that we've had. 4 years. Within the 4 years that we've been doing the Comic-Con, we were asked this, and it's actually on our, when you read our interview stuff on KFVS 12.
Right.
You know how much money we have raised for 8 charities that we have helped?
How much?
With Heroes for Kids Comic-Con in the last 4 years?
Several hundred thousand.
No. $35,000.
Well, that's not too shabby.
We have raised in 4 years $35,000. We have raised in 4 years to help 8 different charities.
Oh, that's good.
That is, I mean, we have split that $35,000 between 8 charities. We've done it in 4 years.
Not too shabby.
Boy, what would it be like if we were able to do that on one show?
That would be awesome.
I would be dancing. I would get up and do a happy dance.
Do a $17,500 check to each one of these guys.
Oh, wow. That would make them so happy. That would make me happy. You thought me being able to give a $5,000 check last year to the ones that we gave last year, right, and how teary-eyed I got last year? Just imagine me doing that this year.
Oh, God, Superman shedding tears.
Not again. Hey, you know what? Hey, okay, I'm sorry. I get emotional when I do this.
Yes.
This, it's one of those things that this is... Being in law enforcement, a lot of people don't realize that, growing up, I wanted to be a cop. Up until, 3rd grade. What do you want to be when you did that in 3rd grade? What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a cop like my dad. Right. My dad was a cop for 42 years. When I got a little older, just like every rebellious teen did, oh man, cop this, cop that, granted, I've had respect for law enforcement my whole life, again, I've been around it all my life, but I didn't want to follow in my dad's footsteps because, I wanted to go into the military.
Right. Go and carve your own destiny.
Right. I didn't want to stand in my dad's shadow.
Right.
So I wanted to go into the military. I couldn't do that because of health complications.
Right.
But even though I have health complications, all my doctors, all the tests I passed, I was still eligible to become a cop. So I ended up following in my dad's footsteps.
Right. Whether you want
I've been now doing that for 22 years, almost 23 years. Actually, now I could consider it 23 years because
Right.
I graduated in the academy in May. I started in June with the sheriff's office. I didn't go full time until September, but June would have been the start of my 23rd year.
Right.
Okay, with the Perry County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
You know, so being able, and it's not one of those things, I didn't put on a badge and gun to go out and, you know, bust the bad guys and do this. Well, you know, unfortunately, yeah, that's part of it. Not unfortunately, but part of my job is to, you know, but it's all about protecting, serving, doing community service, and, you know, doing stuff for the community. And I love doing that, wearing the uniform, the badge and the uniform.
Right.
But when my kids asked me to do this, not necessarily asked me to do Heroes for Kids, but when they asked me to
Suit up
as Superman, almost 10 years ago. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
You know, we've been doing this for 10 years. You know, when they asked me to suit up for Superman, and then the idea of Heroes for Kids jumped in my head. You know, and in meeting you, and in meeting all of our volunteers that have become more than family.
Right.
You know, they're more than just volunteers. I mean,
brothers from other mothers and sisters.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's one of those things, and all of us being able to go out, and again, you know, if we would tally up what we've done in the last 9.5 years, it would be amazing.
Right.
But 35,000 just in 4 years, just for the convention itself.
Right.
You know, it, again, being able to see what we can do. Yeah, you know, the last year, you know, I mean, the realization of, for instance, last year, $5,500 went to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital and Fly Me Home.
Right.
Look at how many flights
you can get out of
that we just, look at how many active military personnel we just helped bring home because they couldn't come home on leave. Because they get to see their family at Christmas. They get to see their family for surprise their family for a wedding, a graduation, a birthday, an anniversary. Look at what that just did.
Right.
Not just, well, and I can't say, look, and I'm sorry for misspeaking. Not just us, but the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con family did.
Right.
That's our vendors, our guests, you know, our patrons that came in and spent the money at the show.
Right.
You know, now look at Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. Look at how many smiling faces. We went down and got to present that check just a couple months ago.
Right.
Look at what we just did.
Right.
Look at all those happy families. Look at who we were possibly able to help get possibly another shot, another treatment, another day of treatment for somebody that couldn't do it, a surgery that a family couldn't afford. That is what Heroes for Kids just helped do.
Right.
With that $11,000 last year. This year, we've got the Senior Center. We've got the Kenny Rogers Center. Senior Center. Look at how many more mouths we get to feed.
Right.
Or because we're giving because of this, or what, or you know, or whatever else it is. Not just the mouths we get to feed from the seniors that get to come in, but or the ones that can't make it out. When they deliver the meals on wheels that they do to the seniors that can't get out of their homes.
Right.
And some of the other stuff that the senior center does to help our seniors of Perry County.
Right.
And then the Kenny Rogers Center, helping the differently able that, with speech therapy and maybe getting a new wheelchair for them or whatever the case it is that the Kenny Rogers Center does. Again, you can go right here to their websites and see what that money goes to. That's what we're helping with.
Right.
That's what we've been helping raise money for the last 7 months. So, when I get out there, and it's if you hear me break up when I'm on the mic trying to announce how much money we've raised, trust me, that comes, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's one of those things.
Well, I think that it's the intangibles behind it that kind of speak to your heart. When you see the smiles on the kids' faces, when you see hope light up their eyes or whatever, and you know that in your small way, you kind of helped out with that. That the intangibles kind of make it worthwhile. The hugs, the high fives,
Again, going back to what we did earlier here, going down to the meet and greet that we did at the hospital at Laverne.
Right.
I gotta laugh. I don't know the little boy's name, but I call him Mr. Cheeto.
Yeah.
The little stud. He had Cheeto face and Cheeto fingers.
Yeah.
And you can ask Dennis. Dennis, dude, I'm gonna commend you. You held it in.
Yeah.
You held it in until I think we got back to. I think you got back into there once we got done.
Once I got back in the truck, then it kind of hit me.
You got back. No, I think it actually started hitting you when you went in to go change out of your costume.
Yeah, that might be too.
But again, you can ask Dennis. You can ask Jess. I had to get up and walk away because it was one of them a couple of times just to step away from the crowd because I started to tear up. I started crying because again, knowing that the money that we as the Heroes for Kids family got to donate to the Laverne Children's Hospital this past year, and we got out there and got to see the smiles on the kids' faces, the smiles not just on the kids but the hospital, the hospital staff, the parents of those kids. I mean, those we had one parent come down and was in tears, gave you and I hugs, and was in tears because she hadn't seen her son smile in almost 8 months.
Yeah. Yeah, that does kind of hit you in the feelings.
I mean, come on. I mean, that is what that money goes to. That is what we do this for. So again, like I said, the sponsors, please. Again. If you don't come to the show, at least donate. It throws your name up on our website. That way, people can say thank you. At least that way, people can say thank you for the help. You guys, all of our sponsors are also part of the Heroes for Kids family. So definitely, we want to thank you guys. And again, the more money we raise, the more money we can give out, and that's what we want to do. And and on top of that, the bigger show we can have, which means the more people we can come in, which in turn means more money we can raise.
Right.
So again, on that note, Dennis, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
I think we pretty much covered everything, and our next event, like I said, is going to be on July 10th down at the Landmark over in Chester, Illinois. So if you guys want to have a good time, good food, and hang out with a bunch of superheroes, that would be the place to be.
And win some free and possibly win some free tickets to the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con.
So be there about 6:30 in the evening and hang with us. We'll look forward to seeing you there.
And then look forward to seeing everybody on July 14th at the Machinist Hall for Toyman.
Right.
Special guest there is Philo Barnhart, co-creator of The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, and Dragon's Lair, and a few other things that he's done up. So,
and then after that, let's have a rockin' party at the Park Center.
at the Park Center for July 20th and 21st for the Heroes for Kids Comic Con.
Yep.
So look forward to seeing everybody at those 3 events. And if not, we will see you guys back here on next Monday to recap what we've done on those 2 events and give you updates on what we got going on for Heroes for Kids Comic Con.
And don't be surprised if we start gearing up with a lot of live videos that we post to here so that you can kind of keep up with us and kind of follow us on our journey as we get to the doors.
Yeah. So we love you all. Thank you for all your support. And Dennis, I'm gonna leave you in front of that camera so I can go shut it off.
All right.
Love you all.
Up, and
Thank
away.
you. And up and away. Yes.
And I invented saying the night, and I'm saying good night.